guys, so this is my first PC build. It's pretty dark. I thought I was going to be able to use my flashlight. Alright guys, I got a flashlight this time. This is my first ever PC build. A lot of tutorials, a lot of months of just watching videos. So this is my case. I think it's a DIY PC case, so it's just kind of basics. This little thing opens up, and this is where the DVD, CD, right module goes. I don't know what it's called actually. I'm still new to PC. We got a USB 3.0. We got a USB 2.0 headphone mic, and the power reset. So another USB in there. So got one USB 3.0, not that bad. I was able to mount using only one screw my SSD. So this is I think it's an MX300 Crucial SSD, about 275 gigs. I was able to get it on sale, pretty good price. I have so what this case comes with, really quickly, it actually comes with already filter, and so I got to just pop this off. But I got to be careful. I need to unhook all the the USB, all these headers, all these the power LEDs and all that kind of stuff. I need to disconnect that. Basically, I need to disconnect this front hub when I pop this out to replace the filter. It's a little painful, but it already has pre-installed. And then if I look down here, I'm trying to see if I can get the light in. You can see the filter back there, and there's a fan on your right away. There's like a couple names. There's a blue fan or a clear fan that actually lights up until an LED, so that's pretty cool. So blue LED, not that bad. These fans are not the best. I'll probably replace them a little bit further down the line until I get more money. But all in all, this is about $800 on Amazon. As you guys can see, I got the Cooler Master Hyper 212 Evo. Let me see if I can find the box really quickly. Don't worry about my mess, just a whole bunch of boxes from Amazon. Yeah, it's the Cooler Master Hyper 212 Evo. And so, all this, my motherboard, I was able to get an i5 6600K, so that's unlocked. And then 1151 Z170 M Extreme 4. So it's an MATX, not an ATX. Let's see. And I'm sure you guys saw it already, but I got a excuse me. I got an XFX GTR Radeon RX 480 8GB edition, and so I was able to get that for a good price, about $275-ish or $260. I don't remember exactly. I'll see if I can put a part list down on this post. But excuse me, so we got the Cooler Master put on there. We got the fan going on. I got two 4GB sticks of DDR4 2133 megahertz RAM. So HyperX, you guys can see there, just straight black. I was trying to get blue, but it was a little bit more expensive. Anyways, so I got a blue fan. Regular blue fan. So we got just a regular straight blue fan. It's not really a good quality, honestly. It's like it came already pre-built. It's like a YHS disbursement fan. Sorry. So not really that good, honestly. But it'll last for a little bit until I want to replace it a little bit later. So kind of the basic, the 21 pin. Power connector. I actually had a question, if you guys could help me out. There's an 8-pin connector right here. You guys can see right there, that yellow braided cord that goes into this. I don't 100% know what that's used for. I read the manual. It says something about if the graphics card needed it, that this one needed to be connected in. This one we need to be connected in. So I'm not 100% sure on that. My graphics card already has its own its own connection. So it's not linked to this connection. But see if you guys can help me out, I really appreciate it. Actually, now that I look at it, it's slightly off, so I need to push that back in. I'll do that a little bit later. So, see if I can peer through my CPU. So it's actually pretty on there, pretty good. So my first ever PC build, about $800. Excuse me. Actually has a pretty empty bottom. I would have liked it better if the PSU, the power supply, was bottom, just because it makes me feel a little bit more comfortable, especially if the screws come loose or anything like that. But it's pretty good. It's pretty solid. It has like the case has a little lip right there, if you guys can see, that holds it in place as much as possible. It doesn't move. Let's see if I can try to budge it. Yeah, it's actually pretty good on. It's on pretty solid. And I got the 4 basic screws back in the background. Grill, so it's fine. This fan grill right here. Then the basic I/O. Let me just look at the I/O really quickly. Bear with me, guys. Sorry about that shaky cam. So we got the basics. I don't know what these are, honestly, so I'm not gonna say something dumb. Got USB, 2 USB 3.0s up there. Got a USB 3.1 actually right there. Ooh, see if I can get in focus a bit. Sorry guys, I'm leaning over. Let's see if we can focus. Can't get in focus. It's too shiny. I don't like this I/O because all those fingerprints. I'll have to dust that off or wipe it down a bit. So USB 3.1, and then right under it, I'm not sure if you guys can see, but there's a USB-C connector in there. I still don't know what USB-C connectors are for. Like I said, I'm still relatively new to PC gaming. And I got 2 more USB 3.0s. So a lot more USB 3.0s in the back. I wish there was a couple in the front, but I only had 1 USB 3 connector. You guys can, you guys can see right there that black thick cord, right under the pink cord. So cable management is all this right here. I opted not to get a CD drive. USB. I opted up not to get a USB drive because I don't. This case does not have a lot of good cable management on the other panel. So when I took off the other panel, there's really nothing. Just it's the panel itself just to slide in. There's no really room for any cable management, honestly. I mean, I'm pretty sure there is. I'm sure you guys already know how to do that. But for me, these cables are braided. They're pretty hard to kind of smash. So I don't want to mess with any wires. I don't want to do anything, amazing. This is my first ever PC build. This is actually a little bit magnetic, but not. It's pretty easy to just flip open. But anyways, minor drawback. Got my SSD. I'm not sure if you guys remember me, but I had asked, should I get a hard drive or should I get an SSD? And a lot of you guys recommended an SSD. I am planning, just to let you guys know, I am planning on getting a hard drive, like a 2 terabyte hard drive or 1 terabyte hard drive. I have an old PC that sorry about my mess, guys. There's the HyperX Leader 4 sticks. This is a XPlus 420.
Sarah. She won't answer you. This is the way it's been since she started smoking pot.
Smoke weed every.
It's a pre-built machine by Dell, so we all love Dell, right? Dell on the pre-builts. BTX motherboard, so that's fun. Anyways, so that was just like my first ever PC that I got handed down to. And I just kind of looked at it, and opened it up, and took a look at the parts, and kind of just got fascinated with PC gaming, and I wanted to upgrade it. And I realized I couldn't because of the BTX, and it's just an old computer. So now that I know that, I was able to build my own, save up, yeah. So actually, let me just look at this real quick. This is a XPlus Power 725 watt power supply, 3-year warranty supposedly. Model XPP 725-8S. I think it was like about $39 or $40. So I had a pretty good price on it. I was originally gonna get a VGA 500 watt white supply PSU. So that was because it was the most trusted brand. And then I was scrolling through the PSUs trying to make my final decision, and then I came across this. And everybody loved this, it had all 5 stars, and so I kind of trusted the reviewers and trusted the people that have it, and so I ended up going with it. And 725 watts is a little bit overkill, actually a little bit overkill. The PSU calculator that I did, suggested at least 400 watts, so I went a little bit over. But I'm actually planning, I'm not sure if you guys can help me with this also, but I'm actually planning on maybe doing a crossfire. And so there's 3 PCI Express ports there, and then there's actually 1 below it, but the GPU is covering it. So it's a taking 2 slots. If you guys have an RX 480, 8GB, just a single 8-pin connector. You guys probably already know that. I'm just kind of talking to myself as I do this, and I'm hoping that this will light up red, or I can change it RGB. Hopefully, or not, probably just straight white. Like my favorite color is blue, by the way, so that's why I got the pre-installed blue fans. Hoping to get. Actually, now I forgot who it was, but they had mentioned that these fans on the GTR. Let's see if I can put this here. These fans on the GTR RX 480, the XFX edition, or GTR edition actually, by XFX. You can take these out. These like little clamps right here. So I guess you pinch them, and then you pull it out, and that whole fan unit comes out, and you can replace those with other colors and other LEDs. So I'm guessing these are just plain white, or just plain black, and I could change those out for like blue colors because I really like blue. So we got our basic, HD audio right here. Move my hand out of the way. HD audio. I'm gonna start putting this back here so it doesn't hang. Because I know some of you guys are really on cable now. But yeah, that's about it, guys. That is my first ever PC build. I've done little small upgrades, like I upgraded the RAM. It has DDR2 RAM still, so I upgraded that to 4 gigabytes. But I'm way more happy with this, so I'm gonna cut this a little bit. I'm gonna cut this off, and then I will make another video, see if I can boot that up. If I can boot it up, and if it actually installed the speaker that came with the case. I'm not sure if you can see that little speaker hanging down there, a little black cylinder with the red cord. Hopefully that will beep. It's this fan is pretty low quality in general. I think it was only like $30, so I don't expect it to be like perfect, but it is a good starting point, at least for me. So yeah, thank you guys very much. First ever PC build, about $800. With tax and everything, it ended up being about $820-ish, and I'll have a part list, or at least my order list, and I can list off how much each item was, and so about $800. So yeah, I got an i5 6600K in there. I got an RX 480 8 gigabytes, 725 watt power supply, cooler. I don't see any real problems or anything overfill on cooler. Everyone knows you can't really go low budget on cooling. DDR4 8 gigabytes standard nowadays, so might upgrade it a little bit later to 16 gigabytes just to be kind of future proof. What's weird about this board, real quickly, guys, and I'll end off, but let me see if I can peek in there with this, because I got another phone with me. So these RAM slots, only one of these RAM slots pop open. See those little levers, the usual levers you guys see? They're there, they're fine. It's just this end. So usually it's two RAM pop-ups. It only has one, so you have to slide one half of the DDR4 RAM in there, and then pop the rest, and then press it down, and it'll pop up only on this left side. So it only sets in on the left side. So you go right, you set it down, and then you push it with your left hand, and then wait for the pop. So it's a little weird. It kind of threw me off a bit. I thought it was breaking my card. So yeah, guys, that is it. There's my $800 PC build. For a good shot. Blue LED fan. Just a blue fan, kind of ghetto. But yeah, there it is, guys. I'll put the side panel on, and I'm gonna see if I can boot it up. I got my USB drive. Let me see if I can do this. Sorry, guys, for another mess again. Got my USB drive in there into my MacBook. Yes, I know. Don't yell at me, or don't say, "Oh, MacBooks are not for gaming." Well, that's mostly for work. I was able to get it actually donated to me. So, $900 MacBook. I'm not gonna, complain. All in all, good build, at least for me. Good first ever build. I'm gonna maybe put like a panel, something like a black panel back there, and push all these ports into the corner. I'm not planning on getting a CD drive anytime soon, so that will probably be my cable management for now. Because this is just, it would look really bad. So this SSD is a little wonky because it only has one of these screws in. For some reason, the screws didn't align because of the SSD, and so blah 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 blah. It's good. I know these cords are holding it in place pretty well. I'm gonna set my PC when I move all my gear and stuff. I don't know why easier there. Into this little kind of TV table dinner, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put it flush to the wall, and then have the cords. Have a little bit of leeway to put to run the cords down. I'm trying to run a USB 3 extension in order to run my my Logitech C93 C930 webcam, because I want to start doing YouTube again. So this will probably be one of my videos. So yeah, welcome to a very casual game. Oh, yeah, there it is, $800. i5 6600K, XPlus GTR RX 488GB. Maybe Crossfire in the future. I wasn't originally going to go for 1060, but you know what? I want to play with Crossfire a bit, and I know that 1060s don't support SLI, so that's kind of the final reason why I decided to go on the red team, just for this once, because I want to play with Crossfire. So that will probably be in the future. But yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. Go check out my channel. It's hopefully going to start it back up. My YouTube channel, just go to I don't know the URL, so just type in Very Casual Gaming, and it should be a blue logo with a VCG letters on it. So alright guys, thank you guys very much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Later.
I can't believe myself. I never thought that this would be our end, but it's nothing new. And my lover's honesty, I can push it back down if I have to.